Hello everyone, Mike Arend here, the Soul Mechanic, and I'm welcoming you to another episode of Men on Fire, the 5-Minute Message. Welcome to another episode of Men on Fire and the 5-Minute Message. On this episode, we're going to continue our talk on why men are not very good communicators with their partners. In the last episode, we talked about, we were on the list, we were on number 5 and number 6, and we talked about men, how they put action before emotion. So we would rather do things with action than emotions, and emotions, of course, we find hard to deal with. So we'll take the action part. And number 6 on the list was men focus on subjects that they can master. So we'll continue today with number 7. And these two are a little bit, I guess maybe a little bit touchy for some folks, but number 7 on the list is a wife who marries me, or a partner that gets together with me, and must be a loser because I'm a loser. So remember we talked about in number 1, we feel like failures? And that's, we all probably do at certain times, maybe just a little, because it didn't go quite our way, but there's many men that just never seem to measure up or get it right, and they feel like constant failures. So if that's you, and from the stats I've been seeing, it's really the average man, and you are dating a woman that's, silly enough to, or a partner silly enough to get together with you, then they must be even a bigger loser than you are. And if they're a bigger loser than you, why the heck would you even bother talking to them? Really, because you feel they're even less than you. And you already feel like you're a loser or a failure. So by association then, if they found you interesting enough to stay with, then, they also must be failures or losers. At least that's what you're thinking, right? So why would you bother even going into any deeper talks with that person? So let's not even bother communicating. So that's number 7. Number 8 is sometimes people or men in a relationship will use sex rather than conversation to make things better. We've probably all done that at some point and trying to smooth things through. So it's like there's a crack in the foundation, and instead of digging it out and fixing it properly, we just say, well, you know what, we'll just throw some concrete or mortar on that and it'll be okay. And that's exactly what we're doing. So when we have an argument, for example, with our partner, maybe we try to get together and then we fix it with sex instead of having a foundational discussion about what the argument was about and how we could solve the problem. Well, you know what? We'll just kiss and make up, kind of thing, but using sex instead. So we feel that by just doing a quick fix or a band-aid will work instead of actually solving the problem. And of course, if it's a crack in the foundation and you just smooth something over it, it's going to crack again, right? But what the heck? Hey, it worked for now, right? Let's go back to watching the game. Let's watch the race or whatever it is, or talk with our friends. Until next time it comes up again. And I know the partner feels, sex is an intimate act where you're joining physically and intimately. It's as close as you can possibly be with another person. And that intimate act for someone who is in touch with their emotions and feelings is the best thing in life. But we're not treating it that way when we act like this. We're trying to fix it quickly with sex. We're just, smoothing it over again, like I mentioned, with smoothing some mortar over a crack in the foundation. It never works. It never works, at least not for very long. And sometimes we play that game for years and years. Anyway, those two, I find there might be a little bit of an edge to them. Hope you found it interesting so far. That was number 7 and 8 on the list. And we'll be looking at 9 and 10, which will conclude the list on the next episode of Men on Fire. See you then. Bye for now. Hey, do you think 3 words can change your life? Well, I know they can. Whether you want to leave a dead-end job or conquer addiction, heal a relationship, master your finances, or grow a business, the 3 words you need are, you're the one. That's right, you are definitely the one. How do I know? Because I'm the one too. And those 3 words have changed my life. It's the title of my new trilogy of books, and the first 2 are available right now at micahwren.com. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. As always, keep what feels good and dump what doesn't. And remember, live without judgment, give without expectation, and love for no reason. Follow those 3 simple expressions, and you'll be well on your way to an inspirational, intentional, and successful life. Until next time, you're the one.